The hard days, they feel meaningful, okay? Especially when you know greater days are coming, brighter days ahead. Some of y'all got that. Yeah, because there are many, many, many hard days. But when you know greatness is going to happen, when you know it's coming, when you could just feel it, when you have that aura, you know that it's worth it, okay? And you have to keep it going, keep it rising, keep elevating because you're amazing, okay? So let's talk about it in this video. Hello, everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, dancer, singer, songwriter, influencer, everything else in between. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a chit chat with you guys in this video like I do in a lot of my videos. And I wanna talk about the hard days and how you can find the meaning and how they are meaningful because believe me, I know as somebody who is a creative, who is actively in the industry, there are different variations of the industry, guys. So just because, there's a lot. But there are many. What am I talking about? Okay. But yeah, as someone who's in the industry and just working away, finding their journey, going through it, you guys are seeing the beginning stages of me. So stick with me and you'll see the future. But I wanted to chat about that because there are a lot of hard days and there are a lot of days that feel like, is this what it is? Is this why do I sound like this? Where is this coming from? But is this what I chose? Did I make the right decision? Should I have just like went to school, medical school and been a doctor? I know I would. Babes, it was already hard doing the theater work. I don't know if I could have done the medical work. But yeah, so let's just chat about the meaningful time. So choosing a different path. I said different. Choosing a difficult path on purpose, okay? Because when you're creative, acting, singing, dancing, illustrating, like anything just in your element, like arts and culinary, just things of that nature, that's not like something that's very you do this, you do that, you do that, you do that, and your career. It's not school for 4 years, then maybe another two, and then maybe you get this certification and boom, you got a job. It's not really that. Don't we wish it could be sometimes? But then you have to realize the journey is one worth taking, okay? Because the journey is gonna make the end, so or the marathon. I don't want to say end because end feels like there's a specific destination, but it's going to make the journey feel very lovely once you're closer towards the light. Yes, we'll call it the lights. Anyways, so yeah, guys, there can be a lot of times where you just feel like I don't know, like this is not giving. This is not what I want it to be. But remember, you chose this and it's something that you wanted to do. That's why you're still sticking through it, sticking through the hard times, even when you doubt every day, okay? Because there are a lot of days where it's like, it may be yesterday, it may be today, it may be tomorrow, but look, you're still doing it. Why? Because you know it's what you want. You know it's what you need. It's like without it, it's what is this? What is going on? Is what else would I be doing? Like this is my only reason. This is my not your only reason, but a major one. And yeah, long hours of training and I'm speaking from like an acting perspective, but auditions and all these things, it's like it can be draining and exhausting sometimes when you like are constantly getting rejected, constantly not getting the work you want to. Maybe you do get a job, but maybe it's not the job you want. Maybe there's so many other jobs that you're like, oh, I want this one, I want this one, and you got not a single one of those. But maybe there was this job you just randomly submitted to, and you're like, whatever. But maybe you got that job. But look, guys, you're a step closer, okay? You're a step closer to building your work, building your resume, building up your skill set because everything is a learning process, okay? Because I was watching a YouTube video the other day and it was an actor talking about his experience with he feels like a lot of the jobs he does are like not the ones that he wants and there's so many other things he could be doing and I was just like admiring his work that he's done, but the work that I watched that I like loved him in, he was like, yeah, I don't really like that. I'm like, oh, gag, because you ate that. Like, these roles, I mean, when you're good at your craft. Yeah, but it was just like, wow, you just never know what people think of, like, the projects they do. And this is why it's also an amazing thing to create your own work. I mean, that's a lot of what we're doing, because, a lot of the times we do things that don't maybe pay us first. So, but that is why you put the time and the energy into the things you love. And then when the moolah comes, that's when it's like, okay, this is the cherry on top. This is what I need. This is here. Okay. But yeah, and it's just the path that we are choosing, the path that we are on is not a guidelined path, not a path with a syllabus, even though we wish it had one. And we got to keep going with it, okay? We got to keep going with it because it's a lot. And I know the times where the days when nothing is happening, you're just like, oof, like practicing with no audience, auditioning and hearing nothing back. It's like, oof, dang. Like, am I putting it into the void? Is the void watching me? Hello, void. Give me work. Give me work, okay? But no, it's just you're building your skill set. Even me, when I watch tapes of like auditions that I did a few months ago, I'm like, oh, even some I did yesterday. But then as long as every day is an improvement, and that's how you have to do with your craft, okay? As long as every day is an improvement, you're doing a service to yourself. You're doing something so amazing because even when it feels like the outside factors and others aren't appreciating your gift, you have to know that you're appreciating your gift, and you are working on your gift, and you are constantly bettering your gift, and you're trying to get through it. And that's something that is so beautiful because it's all about you. Because at the end of the day, you live with yourself. You are your own person, and you have to get through what is called life. And if we get through what is called life by only pleasing other people or only using them to determine how we feel about ourselves, that is not a life we want. That is not something that we need, okay? So it's just the days when nothing is happening, something is happening. Because as long as you got up and you worked towards your future, you did something and something is happening, okay? So it's never a dull moment, even when it feels like that. I know it can, okay? Trust me. Trust me, I know. I'm saying this, I know because I know. But yes, so and it's also something sometimes where growth you can't always see, okay? Because y'all are like, Branson, stop touching your hair. I don't know, it just feels extra bouncy right now, and I'm kind of living. Okay, I was trying to stop. But improving your technique little by little is all that you really need, okay? Because developing discipline and resilience is what we want, okay? Because we need that discipline. That discipline, the discipline. Okay, I had to say that 3 times to make sure I really got it. Because if we're being honest, I'm saying it for myself too, because I need that. I need that. But I've gotten a lot better, okay? Because I really, when it comes to when I get auditions, I'm like, okay, gotta submit. When it comes to recording things, I'm like, gotta do it. When it comes to bettering this, I'm like, okay, let's go. When in the past it was a lot of, but what if I lay down? What if I go eat something instead? Like, what if I just chill? But the discipline is what we need, because the ones who go far are the ones that have the discipline. And yeah, so that is something we need to keep building, keep growing with. And you will thank yourself later, okay? Okay. Gratitude for the opportunity to create. And that's something that we can all have more of, because there are some people that we have to think about the real. There are some people that can't do what we do, not because they physically can't, but it's because there's so many factors. Like, maybe some people have families that they need to feed and they don't have time for their craft. They have obligations. Maybe they're taking care of a sick relative. You never know people's story. And that's why when you do have the ability to create and you have the opportunity to, you need to have gratitude, because there are some people that wish they could just have what you're doing right now, even when it feels like you're not at where you want to be, or it's not moving fast enough for you. There are some people that feel that they actually not they don't feel they can't actually do the things that you're doing, because there are so many factors that are stopping them. And that is why I say we need to have more gratitude in it. And once you have that, it really makes you like, okay, you know what? Let's get to work. Let's get it down. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. Because some people wish they could be in your shoes, okay? Because the grass is greener on the other side. Some people wish they could even do, like, you may feel like, "Ugh, I did this one project and it wasn't what I wanted." But they may have been like, "You were in a project? You did something? Oh my God. You were What? That was me. My first time I was an extra. Oh my gosh. I was so happy. Like, I was gagged. I still am gagged. Okay. I'm like, wow. Like, being. And for some people, it's like, they're like ages in their career. They're like doing headlines, tours, lead roles, and all this. And my first day on set as an extra, oh, baby, I was smiling the entire time. I said, I was just watching people talk. I'm just watching the production team walk by, and I'm like, this is a real set. Like, these are real people. Like, this is what? Oh my, wait, these are actors. Okay, mind you, it was like a little independent production. But when I tell you, I felt like I was in Hollywood. You can tell me I was in the studio. I wasn't in Paramount Studios. Like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't at Universal. Somebody like. Yeah, I was there. Like, it was a time. But that's what I'm saying. When you feel stagnant at your place, when you feel you're in an area where it's not moving or shifting, some people, they are far from where you are, and they could only wish to be in your shoes. And think about it. Just think about it, because you know it's true. You know it's true. Think about your accomplishments. Think about the things that you've done that you're now numb to, because you're like, oh yeah, I did that, I did that. But it's like, telling that to a new person is like, you did what? You did what? It's crazy. You know, you just have to really give yourself your tens. Give yourself your tens, okay? Because we're gonna find meaning. We're going to find meaning, okay? Give yourself your tens. But yeah, and also the hard days make the good ones better, because when you're having all these days where it's just like, it's a lot going on, or it's not a lot going on, okay? Especially when you're just like, ooh, still ain't not another booking. Okay, what's go? Hello. But when you actually have something, whether it's an event you're hosting or whether it's something you're showcasing your work, or you're getting to do this project, it makes it feel 10 times better. Okay, because best believe when the days that I'm not on set or I'm not doing something creative, I'm like, I'm itching, okay? But then when I'm on set or doing something with my friends or creative, it's just like, I'm soaking it all in, because I'm just like, yes, this feeds me. It feeds me. I need more of this. Okay, this is giving 5-star dining, because the other day it was giving dollar menu, but now it's giving chef's kiss, 5-star Michelin. Okay, that is why the hard days, just you gonna remember them, but the good ones though, you better just feel it. You better get all that energy, and that is why it's worth it. The pause that I did was so interesting. I don't know, maybe there should be a sound effect. Just kidding, I don't do sound effects. Maybe in the future though, maybe. Yeah, then the next thing I want to say is we need to appreciate the process, not just the outcome. What did I just do? Okay, anyways, I look like a Ken doll. Things come to my brain and I just say it. But yeah, appreciate the process, not just the outcome. And that's something that I'm loving, that I'm really entering now, is just when I'm auditioning, just like finding the fun in it, because whether you get it, whether you don't, it's a process. When I'm dancing, finding the fun. Maybe I didn't hit that turn, but it's okay. We're finding the fun. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever your craft is, whatever your journey is, appreciate the process and not just the outcome, because outcomes, you get it. Now what? It's done, but the process is forever. The process is forever. Learning a language is forever. Doing your craft is forever. The process is ongoing. An outcome is there. It's over. Boom. Mm. Mm. See? Exactly. So it's just find the little moments that you have that little spark of joy, and just soak in that a little bit more. Soak in that a little bit more, because it's going to pay off in the long run. And it's going to make you have a lot less burnout, because when you're just only focused on, I need to do this so I can get that, and then leads to this. And it's like, then you're only burning out, because then if it goes for days, weeks, or months or years without you getting to this specific point, you just feel like so tired, and you feel like, what am I doing this for? And exactly, boo, what are you doing this for? This is why you need to enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy and find the moments that you can enjoy, because at the end of the day, this is for you. This is a moment for you. This is something that you want to do. And you chose this, and you made the amazing decision of following your path and following what you truly want to do. Because you could have done anything, but you chose this because you really want to do it, and you know it's in you. So do it and enjoy and have fun. Okay? Okay. So that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys got a little insight, because you know you can find the meaning in the hard days, okay, boo? Make sure you guys go watch my YouTube shorts because I post like little dancing videos, singing little videos, remixes. And yeah, I want you guys to see some of my like fun stuff that I do. But I'm really happy that you guys watched the entire video if you made it here. I love you guys so much. And bye.